Hello, daydreamers. How's it going? I'd like to welcome you back to Master Detectives Archives Rain Code. Wish they switched that up. He been here so many times. Why he always be knocked out before we get here? Even this man standing up.
Again with the falling. Why can't it ever be a gentle landing? Oh, Vivia. This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
He probably already knows.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
See?
You can tell? Oh, well, anyway, this actually isn't my forte. It's...
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Huh?
So you really could see me this whole time.
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity.
Right.
Ever since I was young, I've been able to see otherworldly things. My forte was gained through training that innate talent. Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before. I could tell you were talking to some haze following you around, but that was it. Until one day, I used my spectral projection at the agency, and saw that death got clear as crystal. After that, I did some research. I discovered that the WDO underground book vault held something called the Book of Death, and also that someone had taken it.
Did I take it? Before I lost my memories?
See, I don't think he... I told you, like, it's somebody else. I think somebody else is named Yuma. Maybe he is Yuma, but somebody else might be named Yuma. But I think that person took the book, and him, Yuma, if this is really Yuma, he was coming after him.
I don't know. Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault. Only a handful of people have WDO clearance for that.
Just a handful?
Anyway, you've been using this ability to solve the other cases up till now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, this is also related to the mysterious deaths of all those culprits?
Alright, even though he's not gonna remember nothing, huh?
My guess is, clearing a labyrinth, a materialization of a mystery, causes its true perpetrator to die. If that's the case, you've killed a lot of people with your own hands, Yuma.
Right. He's speaking some facts.
Well, I didn't really kill anyone. It's just what happens when...
Nope. I may be the one reaping their souls, but the blood is still on your hands.
She is not helping right now.
What? Hey!
Right, like...
No point in pretending to be a goody two-shoes. You're risking your life to solve these mysteries.
I see. So you're determined to do this, huh? Sorry, but I don't think I have that kind of conviction myself.
This man just went somewhere and laid down.
So, I think I'll take a nap here while you go and risk your life.
You can sleep if you want, but you won't be able to get out.
Is that so?
If you're not with Master when and if he solves the labyrinth, this place will collapse around you. Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
Regrets? I don't have any of those. But there are still some things I've left unfinished. Especially after you exposed the mystery of this case.
What do you mean by that?
Do we know who did this?
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
I just gonna give his opinion, but do we know who did this?
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master, let's do the usual.
Wait,
Yeah, okay.
you don't think Chief did this?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
Faint, the hitman. I don't think Chief did. I don't think Chief did this. Unless that was his wife and something happened to her. We'll find out. We'll find out.
Is that sword for cutting through mysteries? This place must be pretty dangerous.
All right. They should at least add a skip button or something.
Here you go, Master. Here's your solution key.
Is that key something like a clue for the case? Wow. Looks like you're ready to go.
Could you be more of a downer? Whatever. I'm gonna ignore you. So let's go and unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Let's hunt down this culprit who preys on the truth.
I feel like Vivia knows who it is. Don't forget, if he's sleeping, if Vivia goes to sleep, he probably got into that lab and saw who did this. That's why he don't want to tell somebody.
We have to walk? This is unbearable.
This got something else.
Come on! You're bumming me out here.
I thought you were gonna ignore him.
All right. That's what I feel like. I feel like Vivia knows something.
Say, Vivia, do you remember anything about the case?
You mean Dr. Huesca's murder? Or are you talking about when Chief Yako was attacked?
I thought they wasn't supposed to remember things when they come down here.
Huh? You remember? Everyone else that came here lost their memories.
But then again, his forte is something else.
That's pretty rare. Must be because of his whole spiritual thing.
Right.
So the others lost their memories. That's why no one remembers this death god.
How rude of them. It's thanks to yours truly that those cases got solved.
The murderer got murdered.
That reminds me, I used my coalescence with Fubuki before Vivia. But Vivia is the only one who came into the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, what?
I guess coalescence got overridden. Maybe it only takes the most recent ability. I don't know either.
You don't know? But coalescence is your power, Shinigami.
It's not her power.
Relax, will ya? Minor detail.
You would have been better off with Fubuki. She would have been far more useful for this case.
It doesn't matter anyway. No one can use their forte here.
Somehow I feel like he might be able to.
So now I really don't have to do anything. Thank goodness.
Oh my gosh. Vivia, well, that last name is well deserving.
You ever think your lack of motivation could be contagious?
That man living the life, ain't he?
Hey, relax.
Here we go, here we go. Yep. Once that dialogue is done, we right at the door.
Ooh, there's that mystery!
Huh?
Where's the mystery?
I wish they wouldn't spring out of nowhere like that.
I thought this labyrinth would only require your wits. But it looks like it's going to take more than that, Yuma.
Well, he doesn't have a whole lot of wits, so he doesn't have a choice.
what is this?
Huh? Why didn't a problem appear?
Not only was there no problem, no choice appeared either. Master, maybe you don't even know which mystery to start with to solve this case.
Right.
Yeah, there's so many unknowns. I'm honestly feeling lost right now.
Come on! You gotta know where to start with this stuff, or you won't be able to solve a single thing. Let's decide that for now. What's the first mystery of this case?
The first mystery is the fact that Dr. Wesker was murdered in a completely locked room with no way in or out. The doctor was located deep in the critical lab, behind layers of security. And yet, he was found stabbed to death.
3 stab wounds.
We were the first to discover the body. At the time, we were controlling the robot, Amapel. Because of that, we were thought to be the culprits. But we obviously aren't. So how did the culprit get in and out of the doctor's lab? That's what I don't know.
But the culprit is definitely the hitman, right?
I think so, but I'm not absolutely sure. Besides, even if the hitman did it, there's the question of who hired him.
Mastermind.
But there's no doubt the hitman stabbed Chief Yako. That's the only thing I'm absolutely certain about.
Peacekeepers?
Kanai Ward's garbage. What are you
What?
doing here?
What you mean? What's going on?
Yomi Hell Smile.
It's not like he's looking like one of those monsters. He's looking like himself.
So the director of the Peacekeepers is here.
Yeah, but he's just part of the Mystery Labyrinth.
I don't think that's part of the mystery
I
lab.
figured. In other words, he's a monster created from the labyrinth.
Oh, he really is?
Right.
You pieces of shit.
Oh, there you go.
Disturbing the peace of Kanai Ward.
Oh, nah, that is just different.
This guy doesn't seem like an easy opponent.
What's up with that sword, though?
But we have no choice. For Chief Yako. For everyone.
You killed Dr. Wesker, didn't you?
Demon and angel, huh?
Yourselves in so I can torture you to death.
Sounds straight demonish, though. Just demonic. Also, I'm curious about something. Whatever happened to the right-hand girl he had? I kind of assumed she got killed, but
You're the one.
before you start, I kind of assumed she got killed. But, you know, do we know anything that happened to her? Okay, it gotta be this one. This one.
To kill Dr. Wesker. You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab. And then murdered him inside. Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active. In other words, no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder.
No.
Oh. I know what it is.
Then
You're
Okay, we found it. Just gotta be patient. We found it.
the ones who killed Dr. Wesker. You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab. And then murdered him inside. Until you actually entered the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active. It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active. In other words, No one can enter the doctor's lab.
Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Yuma.
Couldn't be an intruder.
There we go.
This is the truth.
I'm trying to get this SS rank.
When the body was first discovered, Amapal was about to enter the doctor's lab. But something bumped into it and knocked it over. In fact, there was a mark on Amapal's head, like someone kicked it. That mark wasn't there when we borrowed it. It's proof that someone else was in the lab.
You call that evidence?
It's not strong, but it's something.
Is bullshit the only thing that comes out of that mouth?
This man cursing up a storm, don't. Trying to keep this PG-13 or something like
Don't
that.
make me laugh. Shit.
Look at this.
Was it an intruder? That's impossible.
Jelly be stepping on them.
You proved that yourself.
My claim doesn't hold up.
All these words out the way. How did I prove that myself?
What do you mean? We proved there wasn't an intruder.
You still don't understand? Don't make me laugh. If there
The map, airlock. Panel chamber. Let's just go with map for now. See what he about to
was
say.
another intruder, then where did they go? By the time you arrived at the scene,
Oh,
there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab. There's no way they got past you. Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it? That's obviously impossible. Isn't that funny? There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
yep, there it go.
This mystery.
Gotta be patient. Gotta have patience up in here. Gotta have real good patience up in here. It's a virtue.
It's inside the airlock's decontamination device. The vent cover can be easily removed, and there's just enough space for someone to fit inside.
All right.
If they hid inside the decontamination device, we wouldn't have seen them when we arrived at the scene.
So what? You've got it all wrong anyway. Everything is wrong. Your existence is all wrong.
This guy.
Have fun chasing that fake truth you found.
This man just said his piece and disappear for now.
We managed to defeat him this time, but it's not over yet.
He sure is persistent, huh?
Boy, he was bringing them arguments with him.
Anyway, there's no doubt someone else was inside the doctor's lab. So let's unravel each mystery one at a time.
All right, we'll get it this time.
Man, it's already blood there. What's there intruder?
Come on, why does it have to be so sudden?
Okay, now that we've wedged our way into this mystery, we just gotta head through the labyrinth and reach the truth.
Was there an intruder? So I'm gonna say yes.
Right here!
That's how it goes, huh, detectives?
We're just now getting to the point. What a pain.
This guy. But this how it goes, you know, it's the small things, you know, answer the small questions that can lead to the big questions.
Hey, don't sigh. This is a good thing.
Or the big answers, I should say.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's head inside.
There was an intruder for sure. I know someone bumped into Amapal.
Let's start running, boy.
The culprit probably hit Amapal on their way out.
I wonder have people just sat back and let the dialogue play and then start running.
After that, they must have intended to leave the lab.
That would make sense.
But they couldn't because we were in the front chamber. So they hid inside the decontamination device to avoid us.
And you wanna know what's funny though? If they wasn't sitting there talking, doing all that talking, they could have opened the door and probably would have caught the person.
So, if you checked inside the decontamination device on the way to the scene, you would have caught the culprit then and there.
If you just would have opened the door.
Yeah, but it was an emergency and we had no idea they were in there.
Man, that is excuses.
It's super lame to make up excuses, Master.
It's not an excuse.
Yes, that is.
But it is true. If I had thought about why Amapal was knocked over at that time, I would have realized the culprit was in there. We could have waited in ambush room search for them. And if I'd caught the culprit then, Chief Yako wouldn't have gotten stabbed.
Alright.
Master, wallowing in regret is even lamer. If you have time for that, you have time to keep going.
Right.
This might be a long labyrinth. The last one was short. All kind of, yeah, this might be longer.
Really? Another fork in the path.
3 doors this time. How did the culprit enter the lab?
Seems like we're finally at the central question.
Oh man.
This is the first step to solving how the culprit committed an impossible murder.
I leave the rest to you. I'm going to read a book or something.
This man pulled out a book.
You can bring your own stuff into the mystery labyrinth?
Oh no.
He's just special.
True. Okay, so I want to say invited in by the doctor. That would make lots of sense if that would kind of tells me that he knew him. He knew the person that was in there. Cause like I said, the man probably was blind a little bit. Then you got deactivated by cutting the power, but his whole thing works on a different power source. Never entered in the first place, but then that would make you wonder who killed him. But somebody had to be there because how did they never enter in the first place? I'm saying invited in. Let's go with this one first.
Right here.
Maybe somebody was delivering something and somebody was hiding in what they was delivering. I don't know.
The doctor invited the culprit in?
Okay, we got it right. We might have got it right.
Things are so muddled now because we're assuming the culprit forced their way inside.
Right.
If the culprit was invited to the lab, then he easily would have been able to enter.
Ah, so you think the doctor disabled the security? He wouldn't need it if he was expecting a guest.
Well, okay, stop talking now.
Huh? A trap?
Guess you were wrong, Yuma.
No way.
Well, I already knew that before you entered.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
You wanted me to tell you? You should have said so earlier.
No way.
People only grow by learning from past mistakes, which is why I purposely...
Who is these guys?
Master, we have to get out of here!
How do we get out?
Use logic to show how this route is the wrong one!
All right, I'll try.
So is this the wrong one? Why is invited in by the doctor not correct? Security log. Definitely gotta be the security log.
The log on the doctor's computer didn't show any signs of security getting shut down.
It could have just killed me for all I
If that's
could.
the case, he certainly didn't cut security just to let someone in. messed up, but at least we got a little closer to the truth.
There y'all go. You know, let's just say I helped y'all out. You know, the Daydream Warrior helped y'all out, just in case y'all was thinking the same thing I was thinking.
Maybe, but if you hadn't messed up in the first place, you wouldn't have to come up with such a lame excuse.
Didn't have to chop somebody's heart up like that, though. Just know that's the wrong answer. See, you know, y'all got, that's a clue for y'all.
I know. I'll do better next time.
You get stuck in this situation, you come across this, you know, that's not the right, don't go with that answer. It's one of the other two, I guess. It could just cut the black right now. Is it really obvious?
Yuma.
This guy want to see my failure. He must know the killers. I believe that. Is it really obvious? No way.
Right here.
The culprit used the blackout to slip past security and into the lab.
Is I'm wrong
That
again?
answer is pretty simple. Almost too simple.
Right. Oh, we wrong again, huh? I didn't see this in the first one, though.
Huh? This route is wrong too? Again?
You know what? No, the game devs knew what they was doing. They set this up.
No need to worry, Yuma. I don't mind it at all if we can't find a way to move forward.
Hey,
Sheesh. Even I'm losing motivation. You can take care of this on your own, can't you, Master?
Don't let him influence you.
right, man. Hey, that's a message for y'all watching. Okay, why is deactivating security by cutting not correct? Security power supply. I kind of knew that though. Why didn't I think about that? I did think about it, but it was like it was too simple.
The doctor said the critical lab was on a separate grid, and the lab switchboard wasn't in the electrical room.
This was all meant to happen because this is not messing with my stamina, so
Security wouldn't shut off, even if there was a blackout in the building.
he pretty messed up at the last one there. Was wrong too.
No excuses, Master. Do it again.
You're tired, Yuma. Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Ooh, Twilight, calm down.
Resting here wouldn't help me at all.
Oh. And what, the first one was a freebie, the second one that's something else. Game devs knew what they was doing. He trying to blow past this, so you know. Oh, not entering in the first place. How then?
Right here.
This is red.
I've never entered? But you said there's no doubt the culprit was in there.
Perhaps the intruder is not the culprit after all.
So you're saying that the doctor committed suicide?
Oh,
If the doctor committed suicide, then the culprit wasn't the intruder, but the doctor himself.
But if the doctor did it, there would be no intruder. The doctor was already in the lab.
Yeah, so this was all set up. Okay, so that's not my fault. The wrong answers was not my fault, right?
This labyrinth is a tricky one. It's like one of those old detective novels.
So no, it was. Forget about the other two. This wasn't my fault at all.
Perhaps you're the real culprit.
This was meant to happen.
Really, Master?
Of course not! Focus! We need to get out of here!
I kind of already know what the answer is, though. Right, stab wounds in the back. So so at the end of the day, I can go around with my head up.
The doctor was stabbed 3 times in the back.
This was meant to happen. I can raise my head up.
One stab would have indicated that he held the knife in place, then fell on it to kill himself. But he couldn't have made 3 wounds like that. There's no way it was a suicide.
I can help, and my head can be high. I still can have my head high. I know I wasn't wrong.
What's going on? Were all 3 routes wrong?
I wonder what it means.
There's another route. Route. However you want to say it. There's another way, though. Probably got to do that swimsuit barrel in the basket thing. Or the map supposed to show us something.